Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode.
Well, it's 11:15 at night. I'm calling it. Gotta go get some sleep. The day job has been pretty stressful, and trying to get some stuff wrapped up before some pretty tight deadlines. While doing that, I saved my stuff and then I submit it on for the next phase of like the data model running, executing, publishing, and then displaying. It takes like 5 or 10 minutes. So then I swing over to my laptop. And it's like, oh, I got to follow up the seller for studios number 3 and 4. Oh, but then the accountant for studio number 1 needs something. Then the broker needs something to get a loan for studio number 2. But then I need to follow up with the sales agency for sales number 1 because they need a new video shot. But I also need to wrap presents for the instructors at studio number 1 and prep for picking up a cash deposit from there tomorrow. And to wrap 36 or 30 water bottles and red ribbon for the instructors. But I also need to pack the legal documents because the accountant's going to ask for some documents about the sale and purchase and for tax sections. Oh, and that, by the way, I just finished thinking about all that. Now I have to get back to my data model that has now published, and I'll go back to working on that. So my mind has run a full lap. I've accomplished not a whole lot in that moment, and I am maxed out. So, it's a fulfilling day. It's a fulfilling fatigue, but just it's a lot, dude. So, trying to run. I'm almost working like 2 jobs, trying to work a third job at the moment. Because you got a studio. I mean, it's pretty self-sustaining, so I don't want to act like it's a big time suck, but it's a mental time suck. They got the full-time day job, which I feel like I'm not doing that great at right now. Lately, just kind of in your head feeling. But then I'm also chasing after 2. I'm walking towards the second studio, and then I'm chasing after 2 more studios. And the horizon is that it'll be just the 4 studios, and that no day job, just the 4 studios. Number 1 will be smoothed out and running. Number 2 will be smoothed out and running. Number 3 and 4 will be starting up like the smoothing out and running. It's just a full day. And I want to get like an assistant, and I want to get someone to help me with this. And like I could get a VA to like transfer over utilities, internet, having these sales calls with the agency, confirming documents are in order for number 2, calculating an offer for 3 and 4, and staying organized with all the document uploads. Not complaining by any means, just wanting to share what it takes once you're an employee making the leap into the pond of entrepreneurship and trying to grow something at the same time. I'm at the point where I'm big enough where I'm able to have these $1 million thoughts and start planning out tax issues and legal issues and growth issues. But I'm small enough where I'm the top of the totem pole, and I'm only like 1 layer away. So like in a company, you have like the CEO, and then they have like their VPs, then they have their directors, then they have their managers, then they have their frontline employees. That's what, like 4 or 5 layers of management. Right now, it's just me and my squad. Like my club managers and my instructors. I kind of have like a middle manager role, like my club managers and to the instructors. So that kind of counts. But really, like I'm a 1-person show right now. I don't have like an assistant VP. I don't have a president of the companies. I don't have someone who's handling a bunch of the stuff. Like I am the person that grabs the accounting docs. I'm the person that has the sales conversations. I'm the person that is talking to the broker. Like a lot still rests on my shoulders. And I'm in this awkward teenager phase where I need to get bigger so that I can afford additional staff. Because I can't shrink to go back to what I was at. And so that's what I meant. And I'm just sharing there's that when you're growing and expanding a business, I don't want to say empire, but I'm just going to pick it because I want an easier vocabulary to pick from. you have to go through that awkward teenager phase of you're too small to afford help, but you're too big. Is that the right way to do it? You're too big. I just got to reset. It's 11:20. My brain's shutting down. You're too small to afford help, but you're too big to be bored. I don't know what the opposite is, but you're too big to do it all in 8 hours. I'm gonna just stop right there. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is these are the problems I want. This is the spot I've been praying about for years. These are the issues I want to have. These are the stresses I want to be struggling with. And like, this is awesome. I'm in a great spot. I'm so excited. I'm tired. I'm drained, but I'm not burnt. And that's a really good spot to be at. And then we have my wife is helping keep everything together. There's no way I could do this without her. If you're single and you've got kids or you've got a home life, I don't know how you're going to do it. You need to have an army around you to help keep your life moving. Because if you don't, things are going to fall through the cracks, like a lot of things. And things are falling through the cracks now. And I've got a stellar wife to help keep our home alive. And all that to say, there's some days where it's going to be really hard and really dry and really lonely. I haven't hung out with friends in a couple weeks, and I'm okay with that, but I'm also missing that. And life is good. Like, we're in a good spot, and I know 6 months from now it'll be just the 4 clubs, and that'll be the main focus. And I can handle that easily. And right now it's a lot to handle. And between now and 6 months from now, maybe 4 months, I don't know. It's just it's a tough phase, and that's okay. To see it, label it, acknowledge it, and to not get fried from it is the important part. It's okay to be scared of something. It's not okay to give up because you're scared of something. And right now, I'm tired. I'm going to go get some sleep, drink some water, brush my teeth. I'm going to tackle tomorrow. It's going to be a great work day. It's going to be a great check-in day with both the accounting team and with my manager. And we're going to crush it at the day job as well. No matter what, we're going to be winning tomorrow. Every step of the way. I'm stoked for it. Let's rock and roll.
This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.